Improve training facilities? Check. Sign an amazing striker off camera? Check. Get the board to add an under-23s team? Check. Improve the junior coaching? Check. Beat Leyton Orient in the FA Cup? Check. And lose 3-0 to Dover in the league. Bottom of the league, Dover. Check. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of Awakening Wrexham. I hope you are enjoying the series as much as I am making it. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. And if you are enjoying the series, make sure you hit that like button for me. It means everything to me, and thank you so much for the support so far in the series. As you can see, since last episode, we are now sat in a comfortable second place. We played quite a few games since last time, but as you can see, we won a lot of games. So the games we played last episode was Shrewsbury and Welton. We got through to the next round of the FA Cup, where we went and beat Leyton Orient away 4-3. It's mental. It's blooming mental. I don't understand how this game works sometimes. Either I'm the tactical genius in this, or I'm not, and it's the game. I think it's the game. But anyway, between the episodes, we played Halifax and we won 4-2. Paul Mullin getting 3 goals and Liam McCalendon getting on the score sheet again, scoring in the 52nd minute. We then played Bromley and Paul Mullin again scoring 3 goals for us, and we won that game 3-0. We then played Leyton Orient and we won 4-3 away with Paul Mullin, Benny Ashley-Seal, Anthony Spiro, who we'll talk about very, very soon, and Ricky J. Jones getting on the score sheet to very, very impressively somehow beat a League 2 side away from home. But then it all went wrong and we played Dover away and we lost 3-0. Who, might I add, are 23rd in the league, but that's kind of because of their point deduction and kind of not. But they're doing okay. Like, if you look at where they are, you know, we still shouldn't have lost that game. But we bounced back and played Weymouth and won 3-1 with Ricky J. Jones and Paul Mullin getting 2 more goals for himself. And then we had Curzon Ashton in the FA Trophy and we put out our B team and we won that 1-0. And hopefully we can keep our winning streak going now with a win against Solihull Moors and Altrincham today. And as you can see, we will be playing Reading in the 3rd round of the FA Cup home. But unfortunately, that will be off camera, but I'll be sure to leave some highlights on the screen next episode for you to watch. But anyway, going back to Anthony Spiro, let me show you what he's about. Anthony came on a free from FC Holland, who are a non-league football side, just like us, but they're a little bit further down. This guy is quite well known in the football manager community for being a cheap option to bring into your club. And as you can see, at 21 years old, he has some great stats for this level of football. And considering he was playing a few divisions below us, that is crazy. That he's probably tearing that league up as well. But he's come here and he's done very, very well so far. If we compare him to Benny Ashley-Seal, we will see that, you know what, Anthony is probably better. He's a little bit slower, but, you know, I'm kind of regretting having so many strikers on loan now because it's a little bit of a pain because I want to play Anthony. And the fact that we got him on a 3-year deal, though, is actually brilliant as well because he's probably going to be with us up until the championship. I would definitely hope so. We also made another signing, which was winger Viv Solomon Otterbor, who, again, is probably way too good for this level of football. He is rapid, as you can see. He's 5'9", 17 in acceleration, 17 pace, some good dribbling stats, good technical ability, lacks in other areas, but you know, he's got good passing. He should do a good job for us in this level of football. And he is on a 2-year deal. And for a comparison compared to one of our wingers at the moment, we'll compare him to Derek Osayor. As you can see, pace-wise, he's got it. So off the bench, he could be great. And he definitely has a point to prove in this team. We have also had a transfer offer for Christian Dibble since the last time, and it's from Bolton and Wigan. So £4,000, I'll happily take that for our backup goalkeeper. And with the amount of goalkeepers we have at the team at the moment, I'm very, very happy to let him go because we need to start getting his wage budget down. It's ridiculous for this level of football. Also, since the last episode, we upgraded our training facilities, meaning they are now considered good. So, you know, that is for this level of football, that's really, really good. So, I am very happy with that. And also, we are improved our junior coaching. It is now adequate instead of average, I believe. We then asked the board if we could have an under-23s team so we can start figuring out a development plan when our youth intake comes in March. And they happily said yes, and I am over the moon with that. So now we have plenty of space to figure out what we want to do in terms of development. But without further ado, guys, this is your team for the game against Solihull Moors at home. We have Leighton in goal, Reckford on the left, Tozer, Jordan and Bramono. Dele Bashiru in the middle with James Jones, of course. And then we have Osayor and Benny Ashley Sill on the right-hand side. And then we have Ricky J. Jones and Paul Mullen up front. And as you can see, the reason the team's a little bit different to usual is the amount of injuries we have. Look at this madness. It's crazy. Unfortunately, Njoli's out, McKay Linden's out, so those two miss out on this game. And we do have both new signings, Anthony Spyro and Viv Solomon Otterport on the bench, hopefully to show you what they can do in this game. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the football match. Let's play some cardball. So here we are walking out at the race course. Not a great attendance. Everyone's spread out, but we are off. Here we have a corner from James Jones, puts a back stick, and Paul Mullen puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-0 already, 3 minutes in. 4 minutes even. They have a player I want. His name's Joe Sabara. There he is right there. We are interested in signing him next season when we have maybe a bit of money. Here we are though on the break. We have James Jones, Penny Ashley Seal. And it is saved by Boot. What a good save that was. Here we have a corner again. James Jones now on it again. We can't get the same outcome as last time. That is the end of the highlight. Here we have a goal kick for Boot. He boots it forward even. Record down at Osayor. Osayor plays a long ball over the top. And then Ricky J. Jones is quick. Can he get past the defenders? He can't. Reckford has some great control. Keeps the ball in. James Jones in the Paul Mullen. Benny Ashley Sill. Can he hold up? He does. He does. And he gets a ball in. Boots parries it away. Jordan into Bramono. Bramono still in a Jones. Jones, Dele Bashiru. Osayor. Paul Mullen. This is lovely football. Bashiru again. Osayor. Back to Record. Taking our time now. This is good football. Osayor. Wonderful ball in the back stick. Benny Ashley Hill does not jump for it though. James Jones has a smack and he scored another goal outside of the box. It is 2-0 to the Red Dragons. Come on. Right, let's look at his play. So Osayor puts in the ball. Benny Ashley Hill doesn't decide to jump for it because he knew James Jones was going to smack it. It wasn't outside the box, excuse me, but it was on the edge. And it is a wonderful placement into the corner of the left-hand side. And here we have another highlight. We are absolutely dominating now. Here we have Osayor into James Jones, into Record. These guys are pairing up lovely down here on this left side. Back to the goalkeeper. Leighton's way out. Bramono into Jones. Jones plays a little fancy pass into Mullen. Bramono. Ashley Seal. Lofted ball. Ricky J. Jones doesn't get anything on that, but Record's there on the edge of the box now. Puts in another whipped cross, and James Jones is on the edge of the box to claim the ball, and we go again. Bramono now running down the right-hand side. Taking his time. He does really well. Jones, top corner, saved by Boots. Here we have another highlight. Bramono into Benny Ashley Seal from a throw-in. Back to Bramono. Into Jones, Benny Ashley Sill. This is great football for this level, guys. This is crazy. Jordan into Jones, into Benny Ashley Sill. Howe, Osborne. They are on a break now. McNally. Howe. Bardell. They're taking their time. We're not really pressing, though. They might get a goal here. Newton. Oh, it's just over the bar. And we have made it to half-time with a clean sheet so far. Can we keep a hold of it? I think we can, definitely. So this is the second half now. In the 47th minute, Ricky J. Jones. Record. Dele Bashiru into James Jones. Playing around the edge of the box. This is nice football. Bramono can drive with the ball now. Here he goes, down the wing. Can he get the ball in? It's deep, and that is a wonderful, wonderful goal by Derek Osayor. It's 3-0. These guys are quite good as well. They're in the playoffs as well with us, so there is no excuse for Solihull Moors. They should be doing better here. But hats off to Bramono here, though. That is a fantastic ball into Osayor. Osayor knows what to do. He knows the ball's coming in. He's just there to tap it in. Now we have Record into Bashiru. Tozer back to Record. Into Osayor. Little triangles. This is wonderful football. Osayor on his own. Into Benny Ashley Sill. Deflected shot. Crossed in. Osayor bit behind him, unfortunately. Bramono again. Can we have deja vu of the last goal? No, we can't. But there is a header going in, and it's just wide of the goal. Still 3-0. Okay, so we're going to make a change now just to freshen up the legs because we have games in quick succession here, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Callum Gribbin because we know he can take a set piece. We're going to take off Benny Ashley-Sill, swap Asayor over to the right-hand side. We're also going to take off Ricky J. Jones and put Asayor up front because he's having a good game. However, Ricky J. Jones, not so much, I guess. So we're going to take him off for Viv Solomon Otterbourne for his debut. And we'll also, you know what? That's all the changes I'm going to make for now. We might bring on Spyro later on in the game to make an impact for us. Here we have McNally into Sabara. Still want that guy. He's a very, very good player. Hudlin, Carl Hudlin, the tallest guy in this league and in football in general. 6'9" striker. We do want him. And their tactic has paid off there. They got the ball in on his noggin and has gone in the net. You'd hope so. He towers over everybody now. Look how big he is. It's crazy. But it's 3-1. We haven't kept the clean sheet, unfortunately. Hopefully this isn't a start of a comeback for them. Nydam. Back to Sabara. Nydam again. Ball over. McNally. Taking his time. Long ball over to the left-hand side. Nydam's there. Osborne. Into Sabara. Back out to Nydam. They're now controlling this game, and it's not us, unfortunately. Hudlin holding up the play. That is a wonderful ball. Newton, that is good football. Is it offside? It is. Oh, I thought it was. I should be the linesman. I can make a quicker decision than the referee. And that game has finished 3-1. That is a good win for Wrexham. Against a tough opposition as well, who are in the playoffs, of course. So definitely not something we should be upset about. And we have some wonderful news that has put us top of the league by 2 points. And now we are confirming the transfer for Christian Dibble to Wigan. Good luck, Christian, but you were definitely not needed here. And unfortunately, Callum Gribbin's out for about 2 weeks. I'm actually kind of glad we have this squad depth now, not gonna lie. So here we are 2 days later, and we are playing Altrincham now. So our squad is definitely going to be depleted in stamina. As you can see, that was on the 26th, but it's now the 28th. But we're not the only team playing today. That's only because on the 26th, that was our game in hand. So we do have a slight disadvantage compared to the rest of the team, but our squad depth is good enough to get that sorted. And here is your lineup. As you can see, the fitness isn't actually too bad, so I haven't changed too much. We've got Green, Tozer, Hayden, and Hosanna in defence. Then we have Grant and Jones. And then we have Ricky J. Jones on the left now. And then Solomon Otterbourne coming in on the right. And then we have Spyro. For the first time, you'll be seeing him. And MULLIN, as usual, in the lineup. So without further ado, let's go on and beat Altrincham now and make it 6 points in this episode. So here we are once again walking out, and we are now playing Altrincham. We need another 3 points here. Here we have Green into Jones. We are starting off well, it looks like. MULLIN again, almost an early kick-off goal, and it's just over the bar. Here we have Grant into Tozer. Tozer can drive. He's an old man, but he's got legs. Spyro getting through. Jones. Spyro Jones again. Oh, almost the exact same pass twice. And the exact same scenario. 35 minutes in, we have Green on the ball. Into Tozer. Into Grant. Jones. Hayden. Tozer. Grant. Jones. Solomon through. Solomon shoots. Solomon scores. He has come in. And as you can see, he means business. He doesn't want to be out of this team at all. It's 1-0 to Wrexham away. And here we have the goal again. Grant does well into Jones. Jones does what he does best in this league. And he plays Solomon through. Cuts them open like butter. And is 1-0. Simple as that. Easy placement for Solomon. Here we have a free kick from Hancock. And it is saved by Ashby Hammond. That is a good save. Followed by that, we have the corner. Can he make anything of this? Kirby puts in a deep ball into the back stick, and it's just over the bar. Still 1-0. Oh. Uh-oh. Ricky J. Jones is injured, and simple as that, we need to make a change. What we're going to do is we're just going to bring on Derek Asayor to jump into that role. We know he did it well last game, so he can definitely do it in this one. Hopefully Ricky's injury isn't too long. Here we have a ball in, and MULLIN is over the bar. Thompson's goal kick. Long over to, I think is that Mooney? Yeah, Mooney into Hayden. Tozer nutmegging his own player. Is that Anthony Grant getting nutmegged? Hayden driving. Solomon doesn't get through that time though. It needs to be Jones putting those balls through. How do you pronounce that? Colclough? Colclough? No idea. Kirby just wide. That was a good strike. And it is 1-0 at half-time. We are doing well. We are holding on. We need to get that one more goal, and hopefully we can see this game out. Here we have a throw in from Hosanna. Plays it long into MULLIN. MULLIN gets through. Solomon. Can he get a second? It is parried by the keeper and almost squandered away. Oh, now what's going on? Hancock now on a free kick. Ashby Hammond's very far on his left. And it is just over the bar. That was going straight in because our goalkeeper's positioning was way off. Here we have Bunny on the throw-in. Into Hancock. Solomon. Cutting inside with his pace. Spyro. Can't get anything on that one, unfortunately. Jackson. Into Green. Tozer. Grant. Hayden. Can drive. Plays the long ball over. Does not work out, though. We're in no rush here. They're just going to kick it back to us. Cheeky little 1-2. Little bit of a miscommunication from our defender and goalkeeper, though. Solomon into Mullin. That is beautiful football. Solomon is shining in this game. Lovely ball in. Osayor, back stick again. It's deja vu from the last game with Bomono and Osayor. Now it's Solomon and Osayor, and it's 2-0 to the Red Dragons. And here we have the cross going in nice and deep. Osayor, 6'2". You know he's not going to miss that. Wonderful, wonderful header. Now we're going to make another change. We are going to bring on Badan for Hosanna because Hosanna's not playing too well. I know Badan can't play over there. Can Green play over there? Does that solve our problem? No, it doesn't. We're still going to play Badan there. Trust me, we're not going to lose. We're also going to bring on Fisayo Dele Bashiru for James Jones because he is getting a little bit tired now. And we don't want to arguably injure one of our best players in the team. Okay, I completely missed what happened there, but we've scored. Let's watch that again. Toes a long throw-in. It's our long throw-in tactic. Solomon knocks it back over, and Mullin's there to tap it in. It's beautiful. That highlight just went so fast for me to keep up. And now we have another highlight, another long throw-in into the back stick. Solomon can get to it, and it's not worked out like the last highlight, unfortunately. Piers is now on the counter-attack. They've got numbers going forward here. Jackson down their right-hand side now. That is a great tackle. That is a penalty. I disagree, I think. Piers save by Ashby Hammond. Come on! That wasn't deserved anyway. That was not a penalty. If you think that was a penalty down below, let me know. Dan, Delebashiru, Solomon into Mullin. Wonderful weighted ball to Spyro. Gets on the end. Saved by Thompson. Almost gets a goal to show you what he can do. But not this time, unfortunately. Now we have Green on a corner. Putting a lovely outswinging ball into Mullin. But it just goes over him and he can't do much about it. Now we have Bunny getting a yellow card. And we have a free kick just outside of the box. Can we get a fourth? Yes, we can. Paul Mullin is absolutely mental. Give this guy the golden boot right now. He's definitely getting it. He's probably going to get 50 goals this season. And here we have it again. Look at the bend. No chance. Nothing. No goalkeeper can get on the end of that. Beautiful. And now we have another throw in. Badan into Mullin. Into Badan. Mullin. Solomon. Unfortunately, nothing works there. But they have a long ball now going over the top. But nothing's happening. Tozer. Grant. Back to Ashby Hammond into Tozer. Into Grant, Delebashiru, Mullin. This team just works beautifully together. Solomon. Bit of dancing. Backstick again. I'll say York. And the ball somehow just got gravitated to the ground. That was quite odd. And full time. Just like that. 4-0. Easy win. Paul Mullin, 2 goals. Solomon and Osayor as well getting goals. And there you go. We finished episode 5 of Awakening Wrexham in first place. We're looking comfortable. We have 20 more goal difference than Chesterfield. Hopefully that's a sign that we can keep this first place spot now if we keep scoring that many goals. Hopefully we don't concede that many. And unfortunately, Ricky J. Jones is out for 3 to 6 weeks. Hopefully it's shorter time than 6 weeks. Hopefully it's about 4. But hopefully our squad depth can keep us going through this January transfer window. Now, hopefully we don't lose any players as well. So then, guys, we are going to play through this block of games. We're going to play through the entirety of January in between these 2 episodes. And that includes the 2 games of Bognor Regis in FA Trophy 4th round. Hopefully we can win that. That'd be good if we can win that. And Reading in the FA Cup 3rd round at home. I will be sure to put some highlights up of that game in the next episode for you guys. guys to watch, because obviously it's off camera. But if we can get through, we can get a massive fixture. We don't necessarily need the money, but exposure and ticket sales and all that is just going to help us in the long term. So with that, we will be back for Torquay and Kings Lynn in the league. So then guys, what an episode that was. We have absolutely smashed it. 6 points again. That is great news. Hopefully now in between the episodes we can get some more points. Hopefully get through to the FA Cup 4th round, which is mental by the way. Still can't get that through in my head how well we're doing. Also, if you are enjoying the series, make sure you hit that like button, and if you are new around here, subscribe and turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As usual, you're amazing. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care, guys, and goodbye.